Deadhead returns for part 3 next Wednesday at the same time, 9:25.
The new Radio Times features an article on Molly Keane's Screen 2 play Time After Time about a feuding family in a country house in Ireland, starring Sir John Gielgud.
Is there nothing in your life except cooking?
Yes, eating for one thing. We have to eat to live. We have to live together.
The new Radio Times also features an interview with Richard Burton's widow as Pebble Mill at 1 launches a competition for playwrights, the Richard Burton Drama Award, with an entry form in the new Radio Times. There's a colour feature on Dynasty 2, the Colbys, who bring their glamorous world to Wednesdays on BBC One.
You married a girl you don't know her name? If she doesn't know who she is?
I know I love her, and she loves me.
Monday's Panorama investigates the Japanese Boy Scout, who was one of the world's most successful heroin smugglers, and traces the trail back to Pakistan.
The network behind the scout who smuggled heroin is still in business today. In this warehouse on the northwest frontier, the biggest store of heroin in the world, seized by the Pakistani customs. On the streets of Britain, it will be worth over £6,000 million.
Panorama chases the dragon on Monday on BBC One and on the cover of the new Radio Times.
On BBC One now, accepting Scotland's Sports Night Special, will be providing coverage of 2 of this evening's Milk Cup matches, Queen's Park Rangers versus Chelsea and Aston Villa against Arsenal. Here on BBC Two, we now go over to a mystery location where a surprise is in store for a famous personality.
Before we actually start tonight, just let me say that some greasy little bleeders in for one hell of a shock.